Yes, sir. Ayo, we back, man. You know, it's Mint Podcast, man. We apologize for not having an episode last week. We were busy, man. Look, man, we got stuff to do on the outside.
Mama, I made it.
Anyways, we back, man. I hope y'all missed y'all. I hope y'all missed us. I hope I missed y'all.
Did you miss them?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Hey, in life, things
cry a little
happen.
bit. So what?
In life, things happen.
Things happen. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But anyways, man, we glad to be back, man. You know, we got the usual dudes. We in this thing, man. But I ain't did that in a minute. Matter of fact, man, hold up. Rona one, man.
It's only been
and
a
Jabo
week.
the Virgo.
It's only been a week.
I'm a Virgo too.
It's been a long time.
But we got the
okay.
the goddamn
The
way I wanted him to. He can go ahead and introduce you to the part, man. Go ahead. What we got
Today is like this is like a mixture of a fact and a thing you need to do. Listen, It's summertime.
I wear deodorant all the time.
No, not this time.
Most definitely.
I'm glad people are grasping that.
Okay.
Listen,
I learned.
Said they grasping the
Thank you
concept.
for teaching me. By the way, I appreciate that.
if I catch you out there with a hoodie, a jacket,
Oh my God! I'm not even gonna lie to
anything
you.
long sleeved,
No lie. No.
I can't say nothing about
lies.
this because when it be cold, I wear a hoodie and some shorts. So,
outside.
I do the
it's
same, but
cold.
a hoodie.
because my legs don't get cold
A
like
hoodie
this.
in 100-degree weather is diabolical, bro. Literally,
he
bro.
going through
Figuratively and like literally just physically, just hoodie in 100-degree weather is diabolical, bro. That's
puffy
just
jacket,
crazy, bro.
a sweater,
With
stop
boots
it.
on and Mike, man.
It's
But these folks be out
no-
here in two-piece hoodie and sweats, bro.
It's
And
too hot to be
Maybe
doing that.
it's like a special type of training or something.
Special kind of training.
Mentally get your mentality right.
Is that when you pass
Heat only
out?
exists in your mind.
to how to get the body to smell like a mustard pack. That's the challenge.
It only exists
It's
up
like-
here.
No, It's
you walk around
death.
smelling like a Big Mac.
it's death.
my
That's
God.
crazy.
Oh,
Wait, a Big Mac?
Man, you
Big Mac
walk around
smell
with all
good,
that,
though,
bro.
low-key.
Big, smell like you want to smell like a Big Mac though.
no.
An old Big Mac?
Kind of wet.
Like an old Big Mac? Like been in the fridge for?
You know,
Never
speaking of
mind.
that, I remember there was somebody telling me that they had like a McDonald's sandwich and they forgot about it and it had stayed for a while.
I know
and they
that
opened
shit
it and it looked
stink.
exactly the
It
same.
never spoils, bro.
I know it
Never goes
stinks.
nowhere, bro.
I know
No,
it
I promise
stinks.
you, bro. That's why I don't
It
really.
stink.
If I go
I
there,
know it
I
did.
try to deal with the chicken. I still like the fries. I will, but you know I
the
know it's
fries?
problem with
yeah.
fries.
Yeah.
But everything else, you can't do it.
I haven't
bro.
had it in about at least 2 months.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
definitely. Yeah, I
it's
definitely.
been a minute.
I'd rather
I
go to
can't
Wendy's.
eat. Wendy's?
Yeah, nah, Wendy's.
Wendy's
I-
good.
Wendy's, bro.
Yeah,
But
that horse.
you was on that 4 for 4 stuff for a minute, weren't you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You was on here talking about
yeah.
some 4 for 4.
No, that's my cousin's song. That's not.
Nah, I'm
just saying. I'm
you,
just
you were
repeating
promoting
what
good
he's
Wendy's
saying.
in
No,
here.
I didn't. No, I never said Wendy's. All I said was you a
Oh,
4
4
for
for
4.
4. It's, you know.
Oh my god.
I never know. Okay.
It's like if
Burger
we were to say $5 foot long. I'm sure that they know it well. I would assume they know what we were talking about because
Hey yo.
King. Wow, this is crazy. Wee.
the AO
already know
just
what
caught
kinda-
me off guard.
I already know
bro.
what kind of
Stupid.
episode this gonna be already. I can feel it.
No, man, but nah,
can feel
definitely big shout outs to Ron for the knowledge, man. Y'all
Take off them coats, them jackets.
Yeah.
whatever demons you got, don't let it go into your clothing. Just
You probably should check on them. Like if you
Yeah,
see somebody
watch them,
doing
check
that,
it, yeah.
like they wearing a hoodie and it's 100.
That
I'm
shit
taking it a
okay.
little bit farther. I say lock their ass up.
what for indecent exposure.
Oh yeah, that's the. Oh yeah.
I don't-
Get them
You
up out of
influencing
there.
others to do the same stupidity. Now you got the nerve to walk out in public with this. No, you got to go.
Take that jacket off. You gotta go.
Nah.
Nigga,
If I catch you in
Get
that,
his ass.
and them Pooh Shiesty masks too. Yeah, go ahead and add that
Yo,
too.
I ain't gonna lie
Don't
to you.
be
They
wearing
be-
them Pooh Shiesty masks in the sun.
They be wearing them in the sun too, bro. Yes, bro.
take that off.
Yes, bro.
If
I'm
I
talking
catch
about-
you in a Pooh Shiesty mask, I'm calling the cops.
Here's my question: where y'all be seeing these people at? 'Cause
Everywhere.
bro,
I
in
don't see-
Atlanta,
I passed like 3
especially,
people
bro.
on the way here.
Bro.
If I catch you in the Pooh Shiesty mask, I'm calling the cops. I just think you.
I don't even know how you getting carbon dioxide like that. Like I don't even know.
and then they
like,
got that cloth with
or
the all the fur.
oxygen, anything like anything. I mean, like I mean, oxygen. You have
That
to
ain't
breathe
it.
out. I mean, how you getting oxygen, bro? Like It's like literally crazy. So like it's like wow, bro.
And then they put it up, take off the Pooh Shiesty mask, and they be sweating like a muck.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. That's like people that wear leather pants in the summertime.
That's
Ooh-wee.
I know them legs be feeling like a new wave oven, bro. You can't tell me they don't, bro. Feeling like a hot basted
man.
turkey.
So you know the deodorant wouldn't work either once you wear that coat and all them layers.
I mean, if it's
That deodorant gone.
antiperspirant,
Yeah,
you know,
that
you prescribe
deodorant
it.
gone.
You got some strong ideas.
It don't wear it off in the inside. It's
I
done.
don't know.
It's
bro.
bad.
I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
I don't know.
Again, big shout outs to Ron, man, for the knowledge today, man. You know, he
man.
bring you good insight. So we now move to my brother Jabo. What we got for the question of the day? I'm digging that Mario shirt too, by the way. Man. I fuck with it. That's the old school Mario.
Wait.
The church.
Nintendo, not Super Nintendo. That's Nintendo Mario.
Wait. You bought that?
A long time ago,
Oh, okay.
probably like 2016 or something. 17.
Looking
Okay.
at it.
Okay.
that.
And now that you let me get an idea, bro. I just thought about it. I always wear my stuff, man. Look, y'all already know, man. Pay attention.
Roaring Duck.
We got
the
it
clothing
coming,
line.
man. Like I told y'all, he just made me think about it. I'm like, man, you know, I need to say
If
something,
I
man.
catch
I've
up
been
buying
busy.
any type of shirts,
Oh, okay.
can't buy no shirt.
Now I can't make my own decisions as a grown man
No,
because I know.
well,
the
not that. Not on that.
Nah,
Not
I
that
don't
we
feel
both make clothing now. Well, I don't make clothing. I just make designs on shirts. I do canvases. But
Okay.
other than that, no.
Okay,
no.
I got you.
But we
Understood.
interrupting this man. Question.
ahead, go
man.
ahead.
It's all
Ask that
good.
question.
It's all good,
Good
man.
promotion,
It's all-
man. You know,
it's all good.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
It's all good. All right. So, question of the day. I don't know how I'm gonna phrase this, so I'm gonna just say
Oh
it. I
shit!
guess.
See, I don't like
So-
when stuff start like this.
I plead the
So-
fifth.
I don't even. Yeah, there we go.
No question of the day.
What's up?
All right. Okay. You want the question?
Yeah, I
Y'all
want
the question.
Go
You want
ahead.
the question?
What is it?
Okay. So look, I got some new information because I'm always online. I'm always listening to podcasts, reading books, and everything like that. So there was a dude that said that people should stop giving credit to folks who was there with them when they came up if they didn't do anything. So it's like, for instance, if we on the grind, we doing this podcast thing, right? Obviously, we all have credit because we're all participating in it actively, and we come in and we doing this, we doing the work and everything. But let's just say somebody that was like that knew you, y'all was cool. They ain't do nothing wrong to you or anything like that. But when you come up, they're like, dang, help, help me out.
Okay,
But they didn't do nothing to you.
Okay,
But they
okay.
also wasn't a part in the gym either. And the
You
dude
wasn't
was
sure. I know
like,
you wouldn't let me shoot
the dude was like, oh, stop giving credit to these people that were doing the bare minimum when you were struggling or when you was grinding and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, because when people come up, it's just naturally, especially if you like a philanthropist,
facts,
you just
facts.
naturally want to give to people because you know what it's like to have nothing, or
Exactly.
that's just in your character to do that.
100.
But the dude was just like, man, they didn't do nothing. They were just sitting there watching you work. They was watching you sweat. They were just sitting there watching. It's like, why are people giving credit to folks that were just watching them struggle? You wasn't doing anything, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I ain't never thought about that. Because if you got abundance and you just a giving person, you ain't even gonna think about it. You just gonna be like, but he was just like, man, I could be taking that and investing it and getting even higher and going bigger places. And I was like, I wonder what my brothers would think about this, in that kind of situation.
In concept, it all depends. Like I said, if you got an individual that is with you, and like I said, everybody brings their own certain thing that they want to bring to the table. Whether it's not everybody got finance, not everybody has, charisma, not everybody has. So you look at what each person is bringing to the table. Now, if you got an individual that's literally doing nothing, like you sitting here busting your ass and they just sitting back here with their arms folded like this the whole time, then at the end of the day, then that's a problem. But in the day, it's like, if you bringing something to the table, no matter, it's like, if you bringing something, that is the big thing that matters. So it's like, you can't just discredit, even though somebody may be on the scene, they may be doing, the bare minimum. But as long as something is being done, I guess you can show love to them. But it's just the fact is, like, also, it depends on the person that is doing, I guess, the most. If it starts to affect them, then I guess that's the part where I guess you got to kind of think about it. But other than that, it ain't no problem, especially if you're an individual that pretty much can handle a lot and that pretty much got it, then you show love to everybody else. But you never let nothing basically overwhelm you. You always basically think of yourself first. So that's just the basic gist of it. You just don't hold back on that. So
What you thinking? Because you over here, let out 3 deep sighs since I've been talking. So.
I guess there's no other way to put it, but fuck them.
Oh, all right. Hey,
Hey, you ain't at the door. Yeah. Because I see it like this. I've had a lot of sleepless nights, right? I've put in a lot of work.
I guess
I've-
you would be sleepless. I know
Hey.
you were sleepless. You didn't tell us
Damn near no vampire.
what the hell.
Damn near a vampire. I'm writing stuff. I'm thinking stuff. And then for you to sit in the background and watch me, don't say a word. Don't maybe you should say this or maybe you should do. You just in there. Motherfucker, I don't need no moral support. I got a wife for that. I don't need you to give me no moral
spiritual
support.
Look,
No,
man,
I
I'm here
need
with you in spirit, brother.
I
right?
need you. I need you. Hey, man, erase that. And you should probably say this. Then I can say, man, at least you put in some type of effort. But to sit there and with your hands folded and then expect for you to put your name in the credits, to say, oh, yeah, well, I was there when you, I can say you were there. What did you contribute? What did you tell me to say? What did you tell
gotta
me to
have
do?
something. To
Hell,
bring
did
to
you
that
even tell
table.
me, man, pick your
Something.
head up? Man, can I get you something to drink? You look tired. Nothing? No, I'm good. Fuck you.
I don't care if you bring donuts to the fucking crew every day and coffee, bro. You did something, and you're like, we ain't have to worried about food when we got
I could
here,
put your
bro.
name in the credits. But you ain't do nothing. No.
Well, I mean, that would be what would we put that as credit as?
Well, yeah. Hey, you can put him in the credit. I was never hungry when this man was in the room.
Look.
You
P.S. Side note, shout out to the donut boy. You like, God,
Oh, you
you're a
look
donut
parched.
boy.
You hungry? You ate for the day? Man, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
12 pack right there. Don't.
And see, I get the gist. Like, it just
respect
depends
that.
on, you got to bring something
Yeah.
to the table. But like I say, eventually, we all humans and we're supposed to evolve. So eventually, you're supposed to get better. So eventually, people that is, even if they're doing the bare minimum, eventually in the future, because we evolve, you eventually will see and you'll start doing more naturally, bro. So
But even the bare minimum is doing
I
something.
also feel
though.
like if you support somebody, like, because it's like he was like, yo, stop handing out trophies for people that were just sitting there just clapping, like, I believe in you, good job. But sometimes, like, especially if you're a good friend, when you really believe in somebody, you'll want to do something to contribute to something that they believe
can't
in
even
to a
count that.
degree.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying. He wasn't counting it either.
Cause hell, my wife do that. What? You want to give you a trophy that my wife does? My wife.
Yeah.
My wife
Oh,
said
yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah, I don't
that
need
too.
this from you because
Yeah.
I get it here.
You
Yeah,
got that
yeah.
I was
point,
like,
too.
I was like, no, I need you to do
That's
something.
why I say it also.
Yeah,
It's
come on.
circumstance and situation, like you said. Now that's another thing I thought about, especially if you got a wife at home and everything else. That will make somebody else think less like of I got support that. And in the day, I know I can go tell her, bro, I just put a banana in my gas tank. Boy, yes sir, you did good. But hey, it's support, bro. At the end of the day, it don't matter. So at the end of the day, like you said, you're gonna get that support from the household. So that plays a big part, like he said too, bro. So
Okay,
that
how about
definitely
this?
making sense.
Did you repost my video? Did you
Oh,
like and
man.
comment
Oh,
and
man.
subscribe? Did you
Wait.
do any of that?
Yeah.
Hey, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you want to cheer me on? Man, I don't want that shit.
Yeah. Even a like though, I still feel like that's nothing because you just you know what I mean? You seen it.
It's
That-
the extra
that-
step.
that-
Well,
yeah,
I
it's
can
just
question you
step,
on that.
man.
You liked it. Hey, man, what you liked about the video?
right because it's just like
Man, what's the last thing I said?
right because feedback is always good.
Always,
You know what I mean?
always,
Like,
always.
But that's
feedback
a
is
form
something.
of support, though.
Yeah,
I can take that.
but that takes more effort. Feedback takes more effort.
Now it depends. If it's feedback, but you got some people that try to give you feedback, but they don't really want to give you feedback. They just want to try to throw in the bullshit or something that you fucking up on.
But you can still take that in,
It was
though.
specific. No, but it was. I said feedback specifically, not criticism.
Same thing.
No, because the way that criticism is delivered is normally more negative. Feedback can be good.
It depends, like I said, but the thing is, it depends on how you.
Yeah, you
perceive
can flip
Yeah.
it. But the thing about it is, when you receive constant criticism from somebody, what do you eventually think about them?
That they're a hater.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
if somebody gives you feedback that can be good and bad,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
you're right,
okay,
you're right.
this is in your best interest.
Could it be something you didn't notice about yourself?
Yeah. But it's
So
not. It's
wouldn't
more
that
about
count?
right. But it's more about who the person is and how they delivering it. Right.
I heard the old phrase, you ain't ever got haters and you ain't doing something right.
True.
So,
Because like, there's no way you could sit there and tell me, oh, yeah, man, you look great. Oh, yeah, you did that perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't pause my words.
Well, you
I
can't.
didn't
But that's the thing too.
sneeze.
You can't say all good stuff either. That's what the
Definitely.
feedback. You know.
But you
what I'm
got to
saying?
have something there.
You got to have both.
I can't, yeah.
You can't just have one or the
I
other.
hate
You
for
have
a
to have
person to tell me.
balance.
That's why, if you guys ever know, I always ask you, hey, did I do everything right?
Yeah.
And then y'all tell me, because I can't, there's no way I'm perfect at every time I'm on here.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm perfect at everything I do. No, there's something I do wrong, or
yeah,
or
that's-
something that
That's
you
everybody.
Human
probably serve
nature. I
this
about to say
world.
that's human nature.
For example, you keep coming up, you keep going in and out the camera. You keep
Yeah.
leaning out the camera.
Mhm.
I could be doing everything right, but I'm leaning out the camera. But you see what I'm saying? So,
Maybe on the podcast, like, yeah, man,
That's-
you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that person would be hating. I mean, like I say, you can call it hating because, of course, they're being negative. But
Facts.
you can, but you can actually take what they say.
Well,
and say, oh, okay.
see, here's the thing, right? It's like when you have to do something with it, it's no longer about the person. And what I'm talking about is about the other person specifically. Because if you have to take something that somebody says and rewire it so you can understand it, that's more on your character and how you perceive things. But we talking about how other people do things and not how we do
How
things.
people deliver their message or deliver what they're trying to say.
And then it's just
basically.
like, bro, every time I see you, you always got something negative to say. I don't want to be around you. I don't care if it's helping me or not. And then 9 times out of 10, it's only helping me if I believe what you're saying is true.
But then you can't say he helping you.
Bro, if I'm telling you something negative, if I tell you something negative and it's always wrong and you don't see it, then I just look like I'm just egging on to you. But if you believe it, then you can do something with it. If it's true, you can do something with it. You feel what I'm saying? But if you just constantly a negative, bro, who want to be around a negative person all the time?
Nah, nobody.
Just
Not
like-
that I know of, bro.
Like,
that shit is
but
energy. Side,
also-
bro.
But it's something you didn't notice though.
And that-
It could be negative. It sucks.
Yeah.
Like you, every time you come
It's
around you.
all the delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
But
the
hey,
delivery.
if you just tell me, hey man, your hair wasn't in the right place. Okay, I do my hair.
delivery.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
somebody
oh
told
man,
me-
your clothes are kind of wrinkled, man. That's
And then, but when they tell you that, so the process is they tell you that you go back and look. Dang, that's true. I appreciate that. Or they tell you that you go back and look. No, that's not. I don't agree with it.
Yep, it all depends on how you perceive it, you know?
that's just
but that's
what
support.
it is.
Sadly.
No, it's not. Not all the time. Only a certain occasion.
Now
It's
if
to a
it's
certain level. It's to
now
a
if
certain
it's
level.
15 out of 20, like okay,
Yeah,
but
you can still be thankful for the 5. But also, before I forget,
Oh, what's
so when I was explaining his perspective before about people that just sit there, what I thought about was, you know how, and I think this really only happened with black folks.
Oh,
you know,
hell.
you know how the parents are always like, when you out here doing good, you gotta take care of me. I was like, dang, that's kind of like the same thing, because it's like, okay,
no, that's
if mom,
different.
no, but listen,
Well,
listen.
we,
But
that's
let
different.
me explain though.
I'm gonna take
So,
care of mama.
It right, and it all comes down to what you decide to do anyway. But it's like, what if you had a parent that seen you doing this stuff and did not like even believe in you? You feel what I'm saying? And I was just like, I wonder how that carries over, because that is your mom, right? And I get that it's flesh and blood and stuff, but you know how some people could just be like, well, I was telling her about this,
Yeah.
and she ain't
Say
believe,
nothing,
she ain't say nothing, she ain't, you know what I mean?
And it's a lot of individuals that go through that, especially if you look in the celebrity world.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of individuals that literally went through that same thing, and like, now that the part, it depends on how you take it, because you got some people that can actually stop them from trying to achieve their dream. You got some that actually push them to keep going, bro. Like, that is
That's
wicked,
gonna-
bro.
And then you
Now,
go
it
back,
plays
you go
a big
back to
part.
Joe Jackson.
But that's
Yeah,
go-
it
but that's
plays
go-
a big part,
But
bro.
that's going against the Bible though.
What you mean?
Honor thy parents.
Honoring them doesn't mean giving them anything.
I mean, it depends on what your perspective is on honoring.
But when
them.
you honor somebody, what does that mean to you?
For me,
That doesn't mean
I put it like this: my mom and dad has done everything possible for me as a child, from a child growing up, and I struggled with trying to, what do I do to show them that, hey, I want to appreciate you. One way I do it for my mom. Hey, anytime she call, I'm there. I don't care what it is. If she wants something to eat, my father, I'm gonna come get it. My dad, I named my son after my father, because hey, what's the best way to honor him, man? Hey, I could have did a normal route. Hey, call my boy Junior. I was like, no, I honored my father with his name, because I felt like that's a way to say, hey, I honor you. I respected it and respect everything you've ever done for me growing up, and what you're still doing to me to this day. I gotta give it to you. Like, I tell you what, my dad don't care for the anime stuff. He really don't. He don't like the whole cosplay thing, but he still buys a ticket.
Right.
I can't be mad at it. He still buys the ticket.
Yeah.
So I gotta honor him. I feel like that's, if they don't support you, yeah, it suck because dang, like, yo, you supposed to believe in me, but
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, that's still your mama though. You
Yeah.
know, and that is a touchy thing, like you said, but that's still your mama at the end of the day. You can't cut that tire even if they didn't do it.
You don't even necessarily have to. And then what's so crazy about it is that I completely agree with you by honoring them by doing something outside of what your success is. Because it's like when our parents say, take care of me, what does that normally mean? What does it mean, bro? What are they asking for? They're asking for money, bro. You know they're asking for money. But all the stuff that you just named by honoring your parents was not money related. And I agree with that definition of honoring your parents. Because think about it. What means more to them? The stuff that you bought for them, or when they're up there, the celebrities giving speeches saying, I'm thankful for my parents. That means more to them than anything that you bought for them because you honoring their name by showing your appreciation.
Yeah, I mean,
You feel what I'm saying? So
you still gotta bless. I guess you still gotta bless. I don't know if bless is the right word.
I mean, at the end of the day, what it is like you said, you show love to your parents and everything else, but at the end of the day, you got to realize your whole parents' goal is to raise you to be better than them and to move on.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, even if they don't support you, at the end of the day, bro, they raised you, bro. Like, you supposed to go out there, you supposed to be able to do your thing. Now, this sucks if they don't.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, you support them, they support you, you know, but at the end of the day, you don't make it like like, I got to do this, everything else. So it's just, in the day, if it is what it is, it is what it is. At the end of the day, by the Bible, everything goes, you're supposed to focus on your household first. So them kids and that wife, make sure they straight first, and then you go and make sure them parents straight. So
Of course, it's just man. That shit is hard.
It's just crazy because
Yeah, I
other
know,
families.
That's hard.
now you got some people. I don't know how you gonna honor them. You got some, maybe not. I'm gonna be real with you.
Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
Bible only says your mom and dad.
But I'm talking about like you got some parents that are just fucking evil, bro. Like you got some parents that literally starve their kids. Like I don't know if you heard about the TikTok mom that went viral because the kid ran next door. She had the kids locked up, bro, with chains and rope. The little kid escaped out of a window, dog, and went and knocked on the next door neighbor's door, bro. And was like, can you give me some food? And the neighbor seen the nigga like he was bound with ropes around his ankles and stuff. And they went in there, bro, and like, bro, the house was messed up. She had like 6 kids, bro.
Wait, they adopted the kids. Is that what you're talking about? Or
I think some was adopted and some were like,
adopted.
yeah,
Okay.
it was like a mixture.
I think I know. I think I heard it,
and like, I'm talking about like, bro, you got some moms that's evil. So I asked you on that, how could you honor that?
Honor that. You know.
I mean, like
How
I
could
said,
you honor that?
You putting me in these binds. I learned how to
starving me.
survive.
She took away their
Thank you.
bed for like 6 months, bro. Was telling them they couldn't eat for like a week
See,
type shit, bro.
this
Like,
is where the Bible, this sucks.
Okay.
Because per the Bible, you're supposed to honor your parents no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you tell them kids? Hey, you need to honor them, even though they put you through that. Man, then go ahead and disrespect them and love them because
Man, you
there's that is just.
Hey, listen. You know.
see, to the book, you
But
seem
look.
legit, but to a real person, you say that a real person, they might stab your ass.
You see what I'm saying?
you got to get some new parents.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
go like, yo, you need to honor them. Do you not know what?
And that's, I don't know. Have you ever seen a movie with Denzel Washington, Derek Fisher? Welcome Home, Derek Fisher. Antoine Fisher.
I was about to say
Antoine
Derek Fisher. Ain't that the
Yeah.
basketball
Oh, my
player?
bad. Antoine Fisher. If y'all haven't seen that, go see that. That is, of course, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I
but
seen that.
that right there was like a big, like, this lady adopted him and put me through hell. And that bothered me my entire life. I came back to tell you, hey, man, that really hurt me, but that didn't break me.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
Shoot, I feel like the person should honor themselves at that rate.
but technically, I honored you. I didn't let you break me. And I came to tell you thank you for all you've done.
That's not
because you
You
didn't
didn't
break
honor
me.
them.
I mean,
you honored the lesson that you learned from them, but
would you
didn't
call it
honor
a
them.
lesson?
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
you can give them some credit. You give yourself more credit. but
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
give
hey,
them-
yeah.
you put me through hell and I still survived, and now I made something of myself. I came back to let you know that, hey, what you did didn't.
See, it's only a lesson if you survive.
Nah, right.
I'm about to say, how many people actually do?
Yeah, I was about to say it's only a lesson if you survived. If you didn't survive,
So then
I
can I
guess
ask
maybe it's a reboot. Try again
So
next
then,
time.
can I ask you something?
Yep.
Since we on this environments,
Mm-hmm.
What? What about it?
I don't know if y'all seen that rapper who passed.
Julio Fulio.
Are you talking about?
Julio
Oh,
Fulio,
I'm about to say because I
Florida
remember it was a
Jackson.
girl in Chanting that was signed to 1017 that also passed away.
It's just
That Gucci Mane art. Gucci.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna say
now
about that. That man artist.
that even ties into
Mhm.
the environment for these. I want to say children and adults. I feel like it's out of control, and this man was 25, 26,
Exactly, bro.
and he didn't get this experience nothing.
You forget about Jada Youngin. Jada Youngin was only 19, bro.
Pop Smoke didn't enjoy nothing.
Juice WRLD X.
I didn't know. I
these-
thought Pop Smoke was like 35, bro.
No,
I just found out that nigga was like 21, bro.
he was like
The
21,
voice,
22.
the voice will get you.
Yeah,
Welcome back to the party.
Yes.
But that nigga's 35. I don't give a damn what y'all say, bro.
but you see
That
what
nigga
I'm
got
saying?
two or three kids at the house with. Nah,
But you see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
nah, I feel you. I feel you.
The environments are horrible,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I feel like the environments needs to change. And I don't want to blame the parents, but you have to a little bit when you say honoring. When it comes into, hey, you put me in the greatest positions imaginable for me to not have to imagine this. And I feel like if you take the environment out the kid, the adult version of that kid is going to be better off. Now, of course, you have the ones that stray.
Yeah.
Of course, want something out of nothing.
Mhm.
Want to be fake something like they not. But the one thing you can't say is I did not take them out the environment, because you hear the one thing the parents always say, I don't know where he got that from. I've never introduced him to that.
Man, oh.
How
my
many times
God.
have you heard parents say,
Oh,
I've never showed him that.
And it's a possibility because you go outside and you actually learn more,
influence.
from the outside. You get
Yeah.
influence. And like I said, just to get what you just said, and it's gonna be a little confusing, man. So there's a movie that I was watching, a show. It was called Flight. Fuck, was it 180? What was it?
Flight 187?
There you go, right there. And the basic gist
Movie buff.
of the series was that it was a saying that they kept saying the whole time, and I kept hearing them say it, and it took me a minute to really just find out and really connect the pieces. But they kept saying in the show, everything is connected.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is connected.
Everything.
So when even come to your parents, you can't fully blame them, because then you got to go down the trickle hole of the generations. Then you got to go back to the government. Then you got to go back to it's hard to
yeah.
like.
It was a quote that I
But it
heard
could be
too.
broke.
That
There you go. If you stay
yeah.
in that position, then that's when it becomes a problem. But sometimes you can't help it, because especially with the government, unfortunately, as of black individuals, man, it is a little
stuck.
harder, man. Especially when it comes to the hood. So yeah,
It's
hard.
It's a quote because you saying how everything's connected and you can't always blame who you surround yourself with. And it was interesting because I still didn't fully grasp the concept of it, but the quote was like, oh, when you blame others, you're not where you need to be. When you blame yourself, you're halfway there. But when you're real whole, you don't blame anyone. And I was like, wait, hold up.
I can see where you.
I was like, hold up. It's like, so what, you just supposed to accept things as they come because that's just the way it is?
Take
Because
control.
I didn't get it. I'm still on the second part. I blame myself for everything. If I contributed something to whatever situation I put myself in, so I take blame. too.
Nah,
So
you
can't-
can't take blame.
Can
Why
I give
not?
you an insight though?
Uh-huh.
So it go back to the stoic way of mind. When it
Yeah.
said, remember, if you ever look up the stoic things, it says that when you realize that no matter whatever happens, when you do not blame somebody else, that means you take control of your life, because of the fact is that means
Right.
that you know that whatever happens in your life is what you cause, and you put yourself in position. But when you start to point fingers, that means that you basically don't have no control. That means you basically, oh, this person did this. Damn. So that means you allowed this person to make a judgment on your life and everything else. So it goes back to it in which you said you blame yourself, because at the end of the day,
He's like halfway there.
yeah. Even if you go outside, bro, I put it like this. A lot of people be like, how can that happen? What if you go outside and somebody starts shooting, something happen, everything? Okay, so look,
Environment.
what if, there you go, it go to environment, and also go to another thing. Say if you had something happen, you know, you lost your keys or something like that, or something happened. You got a lot of things. That's why I say it goes to it. Everything is connected. You got to start paying attention to the small things that happen to you before you make certain scenarios, because there's things that can happen that can prevent you. So you may say, oh, it ain't my choice and everything else. But say if you go to that gas station, you hear some people fussing. La, 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 la. You sitting there, you
Two
like,
choices.
you like, okay, I ain't worried about them.
Go or
There you go. So
or
now
stay.
you want to know what happens? It becomes half your fault too. So you have to take that blame because you heard them folks fussing, but you ignored it, and you didn't choose the best decision. Maybe you want to be too tough. Maybe you were just too busy. Maybe it was just the end of the day. You had the choice, and you got to pay attention to the world and the signs around you. So you have to take blame. So even if something was to happen, you got to be like, damn, I had the chance to take my ass off.
So what about the last part though? Because that's the part. That
What was it
confused
again?
me,
What
'cause
was
the
it
last part was like a real full person doesn't blame anyone, so they don't blame the outside or themselves.
Well,
They don't
you
blame anybody.
Well, you
I
have
don't
to.
even know what that means. So it's just like, okay,
I guess
well,
that's when you healed.
but like, what does it mean though? Because I was just sitting there thinking to myself, does that mean that you just go with the emotions, and if something happens, and even if you did contribute to it, you don't necessarily blame yourself. You just accept it for what it is and what happened.
I think it goes back to the phrase
Or-
of nothing is coincidental. So when you don't blame anyone, you officially know that nothing is coincidental, that everything happens
It's
for a
gonna
reason.
happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I think that's a big, that's a big thing in the environment you in.
Yeah,
When you're around certain people,
for sure, for sure.
you're gonna be like, hey, bad boys in the hood. All of them died. Do you remember the last thing Ice Cube said at the end? He was like, "Oh well, yeah, I know what it is gonna be. I'm not going to no school. That's not for me. This is a life I chose. I think this is what it's gonna be." Now, can you imagine taking them out of that environment and putting them in a one that's thriving? Do you think he has that same outlook?
It depends, because I can come again.
Yeah,
Look
I mean,
at John Morant.
But that's different.
John Morant grew up in white picket fences, and he still want to come out here and change his lifestyle.
But
and
can
be
you
a-
imagine if he switch it up? What if I put him in that environment where he wants to be in, and he grew up like that? Does he
There's a-
want to do it?
There's a possibility that he could have got scared for what he's seen. He want to live it because he ain't seen it. But if you actually did, I would say it depends, because you can actually stay there, and if you see it, it could actually scare you from actually living that life. But
Yeah, you
you
really
got
don't
some
know.
people
Who see
that
it.
see it and be like, "Oh, that look fun." So that's why I say it's like
Does
it's a
that-
double-edged sword.
Does
bro.
that
It's a
fall?
double-edged sword.
Does that fall into? I didn't get a chance to do that.
Huh?
I didn't get a chance to act like that in school.
Oh, so you just because you didn't have it, you want to do it.
You-
basically.
Oh.
Okay, get what I'm saying. So, let's just say how we was in school. Think about it. It was a crime to say you watched anime like you one of them nerds. Everybody else. wasn't you?
Okay.
Tell me about it, boy. Yeah,
You,
you right.
you hang with them. You into
Okay.
that stuff.
Mhm.
Now imagine it back then. We didn't act like that, like how we are now, and accepted it. Would it have made a difference? Would we would have been better people? Would it have
In my
been no affection?
mind, I can see it,
But-
maybe making a
but the
difference.
thing
But
ab-
in all honesty, I don't know.
But the
And
thing
not
about it,
caring
the
for
thing about
nobody
it
else
though,
saying?
but the thing about it though, it also gave you a special characteristic. And I think the thing about it is nobody wants to be like everybody else.
But you're not
So
being
the fact
yourself.
that you, but the fact that you have something that is shunned that you enjoy, it actually brings out a part of you that like individualism. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that it was rejected makes you more passionate about it in a way too. You know
Now,
what I mean?
back then,
you
back
hiding
then, it
it.
made you feel like shit. But
You
now,
hiding it.
when
No,
you actually
well,
grow up and you actually
Exactly.
learn,
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
you like, oh, them folks were wrong as hell.
Like
bro.
imagine
what
if we
was I
knew that
doing?
as kid. Perfect T-Pain.
Mhm.
If T-Pain loves playing the game, loves anime. If I knew that as a kid, and I didn't have to, because like I said, people want to pretend like, oh, they didn't look at celebrities and try to be influenced by that.
Yeah.
If I had known that as a kid, that oh no, it's okay to be
It just-
yourself.
it varies from person to person because even back then when it was shamed, it was some people that still stood on it.
but those are
You feel what I'm
people.
saying?
but those are people we made
got
fun
some
of.
People, yeah, and I was just finna
those
say,
are people we didn't stick up for.
But guess who else? Guess who else got ridiculed and made fun of? Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant. You
nigga,
know what I'm
smart
saying?
people.
All
Yeah.
the people.
You
that
was
Albert
smart in
Einstein
school,
failed how
nigga,
many
like-
times like, making the
the what he shouldn't have made in the first
pie,
place.
the
Are you talking about the bomb or the actual theory?
Was it Albert? Wait, no, that I'm not. I'm thinking about the wrong person.
You thinking
was it? I'm
about
thinking
equal and
about-
opposite reaction, dude?
No. making a
Better.
Click.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
so
man.
sorry.
It's never fun, man.
But am I thinking about Thomas Edison, light bulb?
Yeah, light
That's
bulb.
what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Thomas Edison failed a bunch of time making the filament in the light bulb. They call him crazy for doing that. Bunch of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But you're missing the one thing though.
Hold on. For one, let's correct history. Right.
oh, okay, right.
Thomas
do it.
Edison invented the bulb. There was a black
bulb,
individual
Oh.
that built the
created.
We gotta make that
filament.
point clear.
Right.
Filament was created by a black man. Edison just created a fucking case for the fucking filament.
Listen to the day.
Fucking-
But you can't.
So sorry.
But you
took
can't.
stuff from black
But you're
people.
missing. You're missing.
Yeah, true.
You're
That's
missing,
very true.
You're missing the one thing out of all that. All them people who did that, they didn't care what other people thought about them. But we also never saw that as kids.
It was
either.
also our
Yeah.
choice. It was also our choice. Wait, no, we did experience that because it was definitely people that we knew of that did their own thing and didn't care what anybody said.
For
about
shit, so nah, he right.
Definitely.
He right.
Like,
But
cool.
but
He does
it,
right.
but it
'Cause
was-
I
'cause
knew
it's always-
skateboarders that didn't give a damn.
Yeah, bro. It was always a group
They
of
hung
people
their
that folks
theater.
made fun of, but they still stayed being that group
But they
of people.
stick together.
Goth. Yeah, goth
But
people
That's
back in
very
the
together.
true. That's very true.
They stuck together.
That's
We
very
didn't,
true.
As kids, we didn't do that.
That was our choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but we just didn't do it because we was afraid of being ashamed.
That was our
and
choice.
T-Pain said it himself.
As many times we shout T-Pain out, bro. You see this, bro. You need to bring
Yeah,
bring your Irish.
Because I got some questions for you because I'm upset.
I'm
I-
not.
Other than that,
upset.
he cool as
I'm
hell.
not
Like I
upset.
wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he should have did that.
It was
He
my
should-
choice.
Yeah, I
He
know what I'm
should have
saying.
came
I'm
out.
just- I'm
It was his choice,
disappointed.
too.
I'm
He
disappointed.
should have came.
I'm
If I'd have
disappointed.
known that as a kid, that it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to fake the funk for somebody else, man. That environment would
putting
have
that blame
changed.
on T-Pain would be the same. If you have to put that blame on your parents too.
This example.
You have to put that blame on your parents then too, because your parents will tell you to always do the right thing and be yourself. So just as much as you blame T-Pain, you got to blame your parents too.
But
you
they're
can't
not
just.
out there with you.
It don't matter. Because the thing about
If
it
they
is
tell
about
you to be
it's-
yourself, could you blame them? No, because they tell you
Yeah,
to
to
be
be
yourself.
yourself.
if you
But I'm
choose-
scared to do it.
If you choose to blame T-Pain for not coming out
Oh,
and being
I
a
got you.
figure
I got
and an
you.
example,
Okay,
then you
okay.
also have to blame your parents too, because your parents gave you that frame of mind, or they should have, to be yourself at all times
you're
and tell
right.
the truth.
You're right.
If you choose to not oblige by what they were telling you, then it is your fault. So that's
But
how
but
it was
who's
our
beating
fault.
you up in the environment when you try to be yourself with other people?
Hey, bro.
No. Let's say
I don't
this
know
too.
about- I don't
There's
know
a
about
limit.
that part.
Some of y'all parents, when y'all tell these kids be yourself,
Yeah, there's a limit.
y'all need to let them know
Well,
that
back in
there's
the day,
a limit.
Back in the
Back in the
Yeah.
day, well, you can tell them to be themselves, and now you say be yourself, and you got your child trying to say he a bat and he a ogre and shit like that. Yeah, you got problems, my guy. Like,
mean,
you know,
so
say be
it's different
yourself.
if they saying that when they're 5 versus when they're 15.
Yeah, you gotta be yourself. Yeah, he busting it. I'm an ogre. What the
Yeah,
fuck
it's like
have
you
I this motherfucker is Shrek, bro. What the
Yeah,
fuck have I
hey,
done,
listen.
bro?
I'm
This
Shrek
nigga
at
thought
heart,
he
baby.
Shrek in this motherfucker. Like, what have I
But you
done?
gotta, so you gotta look at that stuff, man. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, your parents told you that stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Your parents told you be yourself, of course. But again, I'm not in the house 100% of the time. I'm outside. I bought a good bit of that. And them kids down the street with like 4 or 5 of them telling you, hey, you want to be yourself, that's cool. We're still going to beat your ass at the end of the day. We're not letting you
Hey,
walk
listen,
down the street.
So here's your options, right? Either you learn how to fight,
You
or you keep getting beat up because you're gonna stand on business. Okay,
Or you
gotta
can
stand
scream,
on
I'm an
business.
ogre, and maybe that'll work,
Or you
bro.
could do
You
my-
start running at him, and it might work, bro.
or
They
you could
might,
do
this
my
nigga's
favorite.
crazy, bro.
You could do my favorite.
What's that?
Snitch
Fight. where you-
and tail.
I mean, you could always do that too.
And then what if they catch you outside after they got in trouble?
tell
They don't
her-
got their
tell her
ass whooped by
again.
their mama.
You tell again.
Oh, God.
Somebody going to start getting their ass
You
whooped
gonna
for
get
the
stabbed in
rest
the
of
kneecap.
Hey.
That's what's gonna happen.
Hey, so I'm telling. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this before. If y'all don't believe me,
I believe you.
no,
I believe.
I'm
you.
not with it. I'm
I
telling.
believe. you.
I
believe-
don't
believe
care.
you.
Like,
I don't-
I
like
believe you.
people like Gunner, smart. Get out that environment. That ain't for me. That's not for me. I'm
gotta
telling.
go.
So if they
I'm
like
telling.
Gunna, why they don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine?
That's a whole different story.
Probably because Gunna don't have rainbow colored hair and 16.
I told you that's a whole different story. And for the people that say he's from New York,
reading rainbow.
And then Gunna didn't claim to be the hardest person out of the
no,
city.
no,
Gunna did not
no,
claim that.
man, he's smart. Tell, get up out
6ix9ine
that
said
environment.
he the hardest. in New
I
York.
guess that is the limit. I mean, that is what's happening. Now look at the YSL case book, because all of them
Yeah.
agree. It's one tail, we all tell.
They
I thought it was
smart.
you see one run, you all run.
They
but now-
smart. We
It's
all
gonna
in that.
change up like hell now.
We're all in that courtroom. And they sit there, you're looking at 25, 30, 50, life. You know what? Yeah, he did that.
And they in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4,
be in
5,
there.
6,
and
7,
then,
8.
and, they
3,
could,
4,
and
5, 6,
to be
7.
served consecutively, like not maybe.
Bro, it be blowing me when people be like, "Oh, he's serving 267 years." I'm like, bro, why are you doing this, bro?
It's to fuck with the mind. You got to think jail is to fuck with the mind. So you get 200 years, you gonna be like, yo, am I gonna be in jail after I go to the afterlife, bro? Like, how does this work, bro? You gonna be like, I'm free.
I can tell you.
These motherfuckers still got me in chains, bro. Like,
and this is where the environment comes in. See, environment's gonna tell you,
Yeah,
nah, you got to keep that in. Yo, be strong. That's street code. No, not at all. Me in there? Well, you're looking at 256 years to be served consecutively. Yeah, Johnny did that. Yeah, Johnny did that.
but remember, and we had this conversation before
Yeah.
too. Now it also depends on the individual, because if you got an individual that you got to think, if you automatically put yourself in that position, you don't fucked up and put yourself in that position. You got to think, if you
But that's
go and
the
tell,
environment.
hold on, if you go and tell, and that individual be like, hey man, your family, they mine. At that point,
Take him.
choices,
I'm telling.
choices, bro.
You got to tell. Would you 256 years? You gonna be serving there, and he gonna be out there with your family. I'm telling. Shit, I'll take that real. I'm telling.
you're gonna be alone in the corner crying.
You got to think about it. Gunna had the environment. He looking at the environment. Young Thug, people throwing up gang signs
I
and
can't do it.
living it up. And then the moment shit get bad, because you're not in that environment. I'm just with them. I'm not involved with them. I'm making music.
Yeah,
And now, from making music to spending 256 years in prison. No.
But it go back to it, like when the courts tell you, like, because the fact that even in court they wouldn't let you escape because they'll ask you. So this whole time you didn't know none of this
Yeah,
was
of
going
course.
on. You know, none of like the same thing. If you go to a store, you can go in with your friends. You can separate all that stuff, but let one of your friends steal, and they get caught. They don't. You can point all you want to.
Tell
you know
them.
what's gonna happen?
I'm telling you.
They gonna take all of y'all in that little room. and
Well,
be
you know
like,
they're
"Hey,
going
man."
to give somebody a deal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
hey, Rome. Hey, Rome. We get it, bro. You will tell on everybody.
No,
We
'cause
get
that-
it.
This nigga
Cause-
said,
Get it, bro.
he said, you
Get
say you
it.
gonna shotgun my parents? You know, I don't give a fuck. He did it.
See, and I only do this, and yes, this for jokes, but I only do it because for the people out there that thinking that this is real life, this is environment.
Yeah.
Like these
Yeah.
people are really doing. The courts don't care about you.
Bro,
The
but
people
the
don't
thing
care
about it
you.
is the problem
Real
with,
shit.
with entertainers and why they're all idiots that get involved in this stuff is because when you make it up, you're supposed to hang with
I know
people
what he about to say.
that are on the same level, if not better. And if you got to leave your homeboys, you have to. Like, you don't have a choice. Like, when, bro, you know how many people gonna probably know in the game? Why he still hanging around with these folks? Oh, I came up with them. Okay, they still doing the same
And
dumb stuff.
unfortunately, it's black people.
Gotta go.
man. It's
Gotta
black
go.
people.
It's only
man.
us.
Cause I think,
Gotta go.
like you said, you could do that, but if you want to hang around other black people, you like, man, I want to hang around here. You got black people doing the same damn thing.
Bro,
you like, bro,
listen,
what
bro,
the-
Where's
listen,
going
bro,
on,
listen.
bro?
Like-
Okay, perfect example, right? If I got strung out on drugs and I was coked out crazy, y'all wouldn't have me sitting here next to y'all. I wouldn't be here doing this.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would, cause that'd be some good ass content, bro. Cause you'll probably be in this motherfucker like, probably do some crazy shit. Nigga, you be in this
I'm not
motherfucker, but that's
gonna-
gonna
He'll
go
try to
viral,
probably
bro.
try
Like,
to-
that nigga gonna do some
I'm
crazy
not
shit,
gonna-
bro.
I'll
Like,
try to.
Don't listen.
I'll
listen,
try to
guys.
help you. till
Don't
you
listen
get,
to these people.
Bro,
They're liars,
bro, that will
No.
be viral
Well,
content,
No.
bro. Bro,
Well,
They're
I don't know
liars.
about
Bro.
him, but I'll try to help him.
You know
to
how
get
many
off it.
YouTube skits I seen with them talking to crackheads and
Yes,
stuff that
bro.
go
Yeah,
viral?
and I'm-
I don't think the crackhead thing needs to be.
Come on, man. I got
Nah,
your nice
I'll probably try
piece
to-
of bread and a cup of water, bro. Come
Bruh.
on here.
I'll
bro.
try to
if
help
y'all
you.
let me on here, I would sabotage our whole entire operation.
But we don't-
There's no way. There's no way.
But we'll try to help
There's
you.
no way. Yeah, you could try. You can try. I commend you for
We'll
trying.
try to-
Let me tell you right now, as a sober person,
hey,
look
bro,
at me
ain't
in
gonna
my
lie to you.
eyes. If I ever get strung out, don't help me do anything.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You tell you gonna try to help. I ain't gonna lie
But
to
it's
you.
the
Once you
brother
go
code.
crazy, you ever seen crackhead
Help
strength,
me
bro?
do
But it's the
nothing, bro.
brother
No.
code.
Crackhead
Listen.
strength, the motherfuckers will lift a crane,
But
bro.
I still have to do it.
But it's the brother code. I can't let you
Okay,
sit
listen.
out there. Environment. My environment told me I
I
got to take care of my
appreciate
family either, but to the
Brother
end.
code don't beat the health code.
Bruh. Bruh, if I don't care about my life, you can't do anything.
What can
But that's the
you do?
environment.
Bro,
My environment told me I gotta
Dude,
save
okay,
you,
so
no matter
that's
what.
the problem. You're the problem.
He running around with a machete and a samurai sword, bro. And you gonna tell him bring it in, brother?
Man, shoot him in the leg, take him on in there to that into them people. Try to help him.
I appreciate your
You
passion,
gotta,
bro.
Yeah.
but I only say
Listen,
that
bro.
because environment tells you, man, when your brother's down and y'all
Down,
Some
have to,
environment.
you
Down.
have to save him.
down, but it's not me running at you with lethal
Hold on, hold
weapons
on.
trying to kill you, bro. That is crazy.
That's
bro.
the old environment. New environment, you gotta think the way these folks snitching, bro. You might do that.
Look at
These new environment, they might be like, damn, but he just cut his leg off.
Look at the two.
You know what? I'm finna go get me some coffee, bro.
Look at the Tubi. Look at them Tubi movies.
The who?
They'll tell you. They'll
Not the-
show you.
Not Tubi movies.
They
bro.
comes, hey,
Not Tubi.
nah, man, I can't let you string out like this. I'm taking you.
Not Tubi movies.
He done
bro.
shot him,
I don't see some
cut his
unbelievable
wife,
stuff,
all
bro,
that,
on them
and he
Tubies.
still took him to. Man, we gonna get you fixed.
They're so terrible, but it's
No,
so
I'm not gonna lie,
fun.
them Tubies it be so bad, it's funny, bro. Like,
you know-
I have to watch them sometimes.
And you know they
bro.
showing you the environment.
Oh man.
You know they showing you the environment.
Yeah, it's some
What you
truth
mean?
in that stuff.
Oh
bro,
yeah,
but-
yeah, I know,
but
I know.
don't
That's
get me
what you
wrong.
yeah, no, it'd be some truth.
They're showing you the environment. They're
but nah,
showing you
bro.
the environment that you shouldn't be in.
Bro, I'm gonna stand on this hill, bro. It is so hard as a person to change who you are yourself. So if this person, you can help,
It
you
is,
can
man.
offer a hand,
Ooh,
but
it
if
is.
they do
Agreed.
not change for themselves, leave them. I'm a big.
You gotta.
You got to be able to help yourself
But the
before
environment
anybody else
says-
can help you. You can help others, bro.
Environment says I gotta save you no matter what.
Listen, bro.
I can't.
That's
let
the
you-
old environment.
Listen,
This
bro.
new environment is save yourself.
But well, that's different.
Yeah.
It depends
I'm
on the
telling you,
environment you go. If we grew up in the 90s, you know, I gotta save you by no means,
Yeah,
no
that's
means
just
what.
fair.
I have to.
No, you can't say that because you have to account the dire situations too. If you're gonna make a principle like that, that means in the most extreme situations, you got to stand on that.
Yes.
I'm gonna save my brother. Okay, let me go in and hurt somebody that you love dearly. Yeah, you got to save. I'm your brother, right? I'm
See-
your brother, right?
That's the sucky
Nah,
part.
nah,
I
bro,
can't
you
let
can't
you
s-
fall. So
Nah,
environment tells me, hey, I gotta take you into this rehab. We gotta get you in, and you ain't leaving. I gotta. If I gotta call the cops, take you in. You going in there
Yeah.
now? Like you said, environment today says something a whole lot different.
Yeah.
But the environment we grew up in, 90s,
Mm-hmm.
2000s, told you, hey, I can't let my brother down.
There's a limit.
But
though.
And now,
but that's
if
the
I
thing,
sit
bro,
there and
limit.
you die, now I gotta sit there with that. Like, damn, did I do
Okay.
everything possible
Okay, so for
and my
instance,
possible to save him?
bring up.
There's a
Let's bring
limit,
up an
bro.
example. So it has to be the person willing, right? They have to
Of course,
try.
yeah.
exactly.
So
bro.
when we was having our thing that we had, you know, when we was talking and things wasn't going well, right?
For sure,
The
for sure.
only reason it even worked out because y'all had
Community.
faith in it to some degree. If you was just like, nah, hang up. I can't do nothing with that. If you didn't answer the phone, I can't. At that point, what am I supposed to do? I can't do nothing. But the fact that we would sit willing to talk and have the conversation and go back and forth, even if it wasn't all good, but the fact that the conversation was still being had shows that there was some care still left.
Exactly. 'Cause if I take
Now,
you to
if
rehab,
there
bro,
wasn't
Environment
any-
that says we gotta do that though.
You said what?
Our environment says, hey, we can't
bro,
let a
if I
brotherhood
take you
die.
to rehab and you turn into Bobby Boucher, bro, what can you do, bro?
Hey, I already took you in there. We done.
I guess you said you did your part, bro. So
Hey,
I guess that,
I took
guess
you
I
in
feel
there.
you, bro.
We done.
I feel you on that part. You did your part.
It's
Other
a
than
difference
that,
if
bro,
I
you
le-
can't-
if I le- it's a difference if I left you in there, if I left you on the outside to rot. I took you to a place that's gonna help you, so I did my part to save you.
But I still have
just
to
saying.
go. I still have to go.
Other than that, bro. So the right
Yeah.
man, we like I
Yeah.
said, we don't want to carry on too long.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, bro, you just gotta recognize the limit to
Oh, yeah.
everything, bro. So
Yeah.
you know, you recognize that, bro. It'll be a big help to you with everything, bro. It's a limit to everything. So, but it's pretty much gonna wrap it up, man. We running low on time here, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed the episode, man. Y'all stay blessed, never stress. We see you on the next one, man.
Mama, I made it.
Nigga, we made it. Oh, it was mama we made it, not nigga.